comes to mind? Affirmations, mindfulness, rest, relaxation? What if making self-care a part of your day-to-day could improve you, not only as a person, but also a leader? Hi, I'm Dr. Cristi A. Haygood, founder and CEO of Alyse Engineering Innovations, and today I'm taking you on a journey to show you how to do just that. On our journey to success and self-care as leaders, we'll make some pit stops along the way. First, we'll identify the steps that make us visionary leaders. Second, I'll show you ways to execute with purpose. And third, we'll discover intentional ways leaders can practice self-care daily, all leading to our final destination of success and self-care. Are you ready? Let's go. As a leader, why make self-care a daily practice? When you take care of yourself, you feel positive and energetic, are able to focus better, and help those on your team feel better too. Self-care gives you an opportunity to show others that you respect them enough to not only show up as your best self, but also will make space for them to do the same. Remember, leaders who prioritize their employees see the biggest returns with engagement, retention, and improved workplace culture. We all know the scripture, without a vision, the people perish, right? That's Proverbs 29:18. Well, the same applies to your teams. Jared Spool once quipped, "Vision is a stake in the sand with a giant flag on it, big enough for everyone on the team to see and march towards." This is how you build high-performing teams, by motivating them around a common vision. This leads us to the first stop on our journey to success and self-care, visionary leadership. One winning play from my playbook is connecting the dots from vision to execution using vision and goal alignment. This will save you time and energy by making sure that everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing and why. Think about the impact that your team's work will have on your organization and customers over the next 12 months. When you think of the people, how will their lives change? In terms of the change, what will they be able to do that they maybe cannot do now? Consider the emotion you want to elicit. Will they be happy, stress-free, or will they feel satisfied? Putting all these ingredients together, the people, the change, and the emotion, and you can develop a compelling vision. For example, the vision for my team is when we bring confidence to leaders by developing engaged, motivated, and high-performing teams. In this example, the people we serve are leaders. The emotion we want to elicit is confidence, and the change we want to make is develop engaged, motivated, and high-performing teams. Now you try. Take 2 minutes and write your own compelling vision. Once you have a compelling vision, you will be able to easily identify important goals that bring that vision to life. These goals should be measurable, i.e. that it's objectable and can be scored against your key metrics. Second, it should be meaningful. Think of your why, what your win is that you want to rally your teams behind. And last, it should be memorable, something that is impactful and motivated, not only to your teams, but to you as a leader. Now, close your eyes. Picture yourself with your business or career exactly where you've always imagined it to be. Can you feel the pride swelling inside of you? Can you see the satisfaction on your face as you bask in the knowledge that you've accomplished your vision without burning yourself out? Now open your eyes. This is what happens when you are aligned. This framework brings that vision to life and makes it a reality. The thing is, without aligning that vision with action, you'll likely end up feeling frustrated and defeated. And let's keep it 100. No one wants that. Now we move on to our next stop on our journey to success and self-care. Execute with purpose. When I first became a people leader several years ago, my HR manager at the time gave me some great advice to manage my newly jam-packed schedule better. She told me to identify my non-negotiables and schedule them. This was a game changer because it had never occurred to me to prioritize myself on my work calendar amongst all of the other meetings and responsibilities and action items that I had. My non-negotiable at that time was to block 12 to 1 p.m. out on my calendar every day so that I could eat lunch. Now, you may be thinking, that's not that important. But when you have back-to-back meetings that start really early and go really late, it's easy to forget to eat. Setting this boundary not only ensured that I took a break, but it also provided me with some quiet time to think, reflect, and strategize without interruption. I later realized that this tip was my first step to incorporating mindful management into my daily routine. When we pay attention on purpose, with care and compassion to our needs and the needs of those we lead, we are practicing mindfulness. Mindful management helps leaders be more collaborative, reflective, and more resilient in times of uncertainty. 3 ways you can accomplish this are: 1, active listening. It is key to understanding and responding to your team's needs. It conveys that what is being said is important and that the person is important enough to be listened to. Number 2, foster healthy team dynamics by practicing gratitude, recognition, and flexibility. Saying thank you to your team as well as your peers goes a long way. Acknowledging when things go well and not just when they go wrong also goes a long way. Being open to change and feedback will increase you and your team's productivity as well as build trust. Number 3, boundaries. Get you some. Be mindful of your energy levels, your commitments, and your overall well-being. Create and enforce boundaries that protect your time, your focus, as well as your self-care. Remember, engage in activities that give you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Now, our final stop on the journey to success and self-care: be intentional about prioritizing your self-care. If you hear nothing else from me today, I want you to all write this down. It is not selfish to prioritize your well-being. A lot of leaders find it challenging to consider their wellness while managing their teams, firefighting the latest issues that arise, as well as trying to meet their metrics. However, burnout is real. Exhaustion is real. Disengaging is real. Exhibiting toxic behaviors because you're spinning out of control is also very real. Here are a few ways of being that I want you all to try implementing into your daily self-care routine. Number 1, create a self-care ritual. Having a morning and evening routine that is dedicated to your wellness will help you have a more centered and productive day. Pay attention to what helps you see and track the big picture. Number 2, regulate your emotions to keep negative feelings in check. I'll tell you a secret from my many years of being a people leader as well as being an engineering executive. Most bad leaders are miserable. Focus instead on what keeps you positive and energized, and that will make you happy. And that happiness becomes contagious in your teams as well as in your workplace. Number 3, practice empathy and give yourself grace. No one is perfect, and it goes a long way when you are not only able to relate to your team's struggles, but you actively try to address and improve them. Be vulnerable and admit when you're wrong or when you make a misstep. Number 4, self-care helps manage stress better, which can help improve your cognition. This leads to better decision-making. So take breaks throughout your day. Listen to music as you work. Limit your time with people who disrupt your peace. Anticipate and manage all feelings of anxiety. Number 5, no one should be focused on work 24/7. Self-care helps you reevaluate what really matters, because I've never seen a bank account follow a hearse at a funeral. Don't ignore the things that make you who you really are. Lean into taking time for those people, places, and things. Check in with yourself often. Start your day by asking yourself, how's my spirit today? How's my heart? Schedule important tasks and give yourself way more time than you'll think you'll need. Spend less time on unimportant tasks or delegate them to free up your time. And finally, be the change you want to see. Demonstrate the behavior you want your teams to model. When they see you prioritizing your well-being, taking mental health days, leaving work at work, as well as diffusing chaos, they'll feel safe to do the same. Be vulnerable and share your self-care practices with them, and encourage them to share theirs with you. Learn from each other and hold each other accountable to make self-care a priority. Becoming a visionary leader, executing with purpose, and intentionally practicing self-care are how you achieve success and self-care in your career and business. Now, a lot of leaders feel they're always having to drive performance, boost engagement, and meet metrics without having a roadmap on how to get there. This leads to feelings of overwhelm, burnout, as well as stress. So I ask you, what is your real challenge facing your team, your organization, or your business? Is it leadership? Is it productivity? Is it performance? Is it all three? Well, Alyse Engineering Innovations is here to help. We are the premier executive leadership and productivity consultancy organization that is committed to elevating professionals to become dynamic leaders who innovate real value as well as build high-performing teams. Let us help you create synergy between your people, your processes, as well as your metrics. This is achieved using our Engineer Real Value system. In 90 days, we'll work with your people leaders and tackle your processes. My straightforward 3C approach allows you to cultivate clarity, challenge norms, and consistently execute and optimize your behaviors, strategies, as well as implementation. We serve leaders from corporations, small businesses, government agencies, nonprofits, and universities, regardless of their industry or their field. Visit www.alyse-engineering.com. That is www.alyse-engineering.com and book a free discovery call today. As an added bonus for attending this session, you will also receive a free Success and Self-Care Workbook via the 2023 Profits Conference link on my site. This is a supercharged activity experience with over 20 pages of strategies to help you grow in your career as well as your business. Visit www.alyse-engineering.com/2023-profits-conference and enter the code PROFITS23 in all caps and complete the form to receive your free bonus gift. You can also follow me, Dr. Cristi, on all social media platforms. On LinkedIn via Cristi Haygood or via our business account, Alyse-Engineering. On Instagram via Alyse_engineering. On Facebook via Alyse.engineering, as well as on YouTube. I daily share leadership, productivity, and performance techniques, upcoming courses, free materials, and you can identify where you can hear me speaking next. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you to #engineer better leaders. Have a blessed day.
To get the replay of all of our speakers, as well as access to the workshops, go to theprofitsconference.com.